Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Wiki Talks. It always gives us so much pleasure to be interviewing such interesting people in all of our episodes, and this one is no different. Today is Environment Conservation Day, the day when we finally take a step back and consider what we are doing to save our environment. Not even to save it, to just do our part and try to be good human beings. So, this topic itself made me reflect a lot on what I'm doing as a good citizen, and I realized there's a lot of scope for improvement, which is exactly how our interviewee for the day is going to be helping us. Say hello to Mr. Sibi. He used to work at as a consultant, but he soon quit his job and became a full-time farmer and an organic grower of all things environment. He is one of the most inspiring people I've ever known because he has done so much for the environment and he continues to keep aiming high. So, without any further ado, let's just directly start speaking to him. Hello, Mr. Sibi, and welcome to the channel. Yeah. So, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay,
What about
great.
you?
I'm good. I'm great.
Okay.
So, I'll just jump right in. So, this Environment Day, how did you get this whole interest to conserve the environment?
Yeah, actually, when I'm studying my seventh standard,
Okay.
At my age of 14, in my botany book, I'm read one topic. My teacher teach the topic regarding one Kenyan woman who called us Wangari Maathai.
Yes, yes, I've heard of her.
She founded one green belt movement in Kenya, and that movement spread along the entire African continent. She planted more than 1 crore trees.
Yeah.
And also she awarded with a Nobel Prize. So she inspired me a lot regarding this topic. So what is environment? How the people destroying this environment in these modern days? So what we can do like that? At that age, I'm inspired a lot about her. So me also, I joked. I told to my friends like that. We also start one movement called as Green Buckle Bell movement. So we also plant more like that. On that age, I talked with my friends. So she also called us a friend of Earth. The Nobel Prize Committee also called us an friend. So that in that on that time, my mind also we also became a friend of an Earth. So we also do something for this environment. After to that, adding that, I read one book on that time in my school library called as Living in the Environment.
Okay.
That book really tells about how this planet is destroying by humans. Each and every country having their own deforestation policy, their own industrial policy to destroying this entire planet. So that book create great impact in my mind. So we can do something. So these two things inspired me to start towards conserving this environment and all those things.
So that was definitely insightful because I remember even when I was in school, I used to read a lot about this, but then my friends used to tease me since I have such a big bookshelf. They would always be like, "You're saying we need to conserve the planet, but you're killing so many trees. You're like, you need to go for Kindle and all ebooks and all." What's your take on this? Like, we are learning so much about the environment through books, but then they're saying stuff like this.
On the same year, when I am studying 7th standard, on the same year after read about that green belt movement, I immediately started that green buckle belt movement. It's comedy only, but we started. Me and my friends started. We planting trees and making our own garden in front of our classroom.
Oh, okay.
So we are so we started one small garden. So every lunchtime, people have their water in their water bottle.
Yeah.
So they water that remaining water in afternoon and evening.
Oh,
so each and every friends need to bring plant samplings to school. So we started our own garden in front of our classroom. That things what brings means each and every classroom started to plant in front of the classroom who are all in ground floor. They in front of the classroom they start their own garden because that is possible. We are studying on a school it's a village based school, so it easily possible to us. So the the other student, other classmates are inspired from our class. They started revolutionary. Each and every class planted the tree samplings. And when I left the 12th standard, that school completely covered with green. So,
great.
Yeah, that's my small achievement, which that really, after I moving to my college, so I'm also started planting trees in our college also.
Oh, okay.
So I strongly assure my friends to not to use plastic bags. So always use recyclable product, like that. We won't buy the leather product, leather shoe or leather jacket, or anything which is against that environment. We want to do. So that spark makes, when I am working in 2015 in TVS Motor Company in Hosur, we started one movement called as Friends of Earth.
Okay.
Yeah, we with along with my friends, we planting entire Hosur. We take the Hosur town city. We planting more to Hosur city. We not only planting, we also maintain those trees. Till now, gone. That entire saplings makes a green forest in Hosur also. So we are things from schooling to college to my workplace and everywhere.
Right. That's so nice. Especially the part where you said at the end of the school day, when they have extra water, they just come. That's such a, I didn't think of that. Every day I'm thinking of my school days. I would just come home, I would empty my water bottle in the sink.
And even water, there is no proper water facility in our school. We are very young. That time, more than 15 to 16 years. I think so, more than 28, 15 to 16 years. That time we won't aware about water and everything. Even my school also lack of water providing students also. So what we do means, the remaining water we back to home now. We won't take that water to home. We pour into the trees and plants. So each and every drop counts now. So that's each and pour more water means it will good. So end of the day, we are seeing our garden. So how the going. I assure each and every classmate in my room take care of each and every plant. So by joining hands, it's possible because of my friends and who are all in my school. After it's possible because of joining hands.
Right. That's actually so inspiring, because I'm comparing this to my childhood, and I'm like, I could have done so much for the environment, such subtle things I missed out. So you said about how in school and with your friends you have collaborated so much, but they say kindness begins at home, awareness begins at home. So what are simple things you did personally at home? Did you inspire your family as well?
Before starting that, I'm tells from my childhood. Before starting those garden in my school, I started our own backdoor garden in my home.
Oh, okay.
So I'm starting to plantation of more trees and more. Even I'm eating on mango means I will take that seed, I will plant on the soil. So that mango sapling now it become big tree. We are getting more than we are getting more than 250 kilos or near to 1 ton of every year we are getting. So I'm planting on jackfruit. I'm like that. What are the things I'm eating, like the seed and everything? After eating, I'm simply planting that seed to soil.
Right.
So it, and also I'm go to some places. I'm find any different kinds of plants. Means I will simply pull it out from the soil and put it in that soil and take it to my home garden. I plant it. Even I go for a temple now. The temple we can find that plant called marigold flower. Marigold flower. I will bring marigold flower. I will dry that flower and I will take the seed and plant it.
Oh, right.
That home garden inspired to make me to school garden.
Right.
Class garden. Class garden converts into school garden. So at young age I started those things. And the other thing also, when I'm working, my room and my office around 4 kilometers, up and down
Okay.
4 kilometers. Buy a bike or anything. So I brought a new bicycle. So
Okay.
my room to my company, I travel with that cycle only. So
Okay.
I'm an executive on that company. In TVS Motor, more than 8,000 people are working in that company.
Okay.
So what happens means people are trying. Oh, one executive coming in cycle. Why can't we try? Everyone people are thinking we are driving bike is it's good and using buses and car and everything. So
Yeah.
after seeing, I'm the first person executive come cycle to the company at the year of 2016.
Oh, okay.
Older
Very recent.
people are using cycle, no issue. But in modern nowadays, no one using cycle to my that company.
Yeah.
So after seeing me in cycle, so why can't we take that initiative? So
Yeah.
after that, more than 100 to 50 minutes added. First day, 1 or 2 months, no turns, and next month, 5 members. It added to 50 to 100 people come in cycle to my company. So
Okay.
that also reduce the carbon emission. That is the part by
Yeah.
one person. Can't completely change the earth to like that. We can't change in one day.
Yeah.
So what are the small steps you take, and that will bring small changes to the society. Each and every person makes that small changes means it also creates big impact to the society.
Yeah.
So these things are I'm doing in my home and everything. So
That's
I'm
so
using
nice.
regular
Yeah.
in short distance. I'm using cycle even at this age also, and
Oh,
then and then I'm using my public transportation.
okay.
If emergency or anything means we are using a car, but that also carries 5 to 6 members. That capacity also only I will plan for the travel, or else I
Right.
won't plan. So these are the things, and also same common things like saving water. So using
Yeah.
like a amount of water, switch off light and everything.
Yeah.
Right time, if not needed means you switch off our AC or fan and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah, this simple steps I'm taking regularly.
Definitely. It's so nice that you're able to balance both of these, because I would just be looking for excuses like, oh my God, I'm
Yeah,
managing such a big company, so I don't have time to do this. But you're balancing it because you're so passionate about it. So
yeah,
it doesn't even feel like work.
yeah. It's a simple thing only. One
Yeah.
or 2 days it up to us. End
Yeah.
of the day, it will also impact to environment. It will also impact to your body and
Yeah.
physical health and mental health. So it have a tremendous benefits.
That's
So
true.
people, after they are making this as an habit, now people won't live. It
Yeah.
makes me a habit, so I won't live. Like that,
Yeah.
you also you can take that initiative. It also make you a habit, and it also very addictive to you. Not only you, so many
Definitely.
people who are doing these things now, they're telling it's very addictive. Like that, they're telling it's a good addictive now.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, speaking of which, have you done any public initiatives till now? Like I have been a part of a few public initiatives.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. It's so very big. Like that, in 2016, so 2016 we started a movement called Friends of Earth. In
right,
my
right.
school days, I had a green buckle belt movement.
Okay,
Uh, in my college days, I'm continue these things only. But in 2016, we started on a organization called Friends of Earth.
okay,
It's a registered organization from NOG from the government of Tamil Nadu and government of India.
okay,
So we created funds. My friends who are getting salary now, they are helping monthly who have some contribution. So under 200
right.
rupees like that. So in that money, we having one group called organization called Friends of Earth. So what we
Right.
initially we planting trees, tree samplings. So we have more and we are getting more trial and error things. So
Right.
at the first year, more than 70 to 80% sapling died. So we are analyzing what is the problem, why the sampling died means. So water is the issue. So we need to pour water regularly, and then we should choose the wise trees to that area. So
Yeah.
which area we can planting an apple tree in Tamil Nadu, how it grow? No, na. So
Yeah.
what is the native tree which native tree for this land? And third thing is, so size of the sampling. So after this, if you plant very small sampling, means it will the issue of getting failure is more.
Yeah.
So we have some regulations of need to plant more than 3 to 4 feet tree sampling like that. So after that, we are getting many good result. So initially we started in Osur, that thing spread to Coimbatore. So the friends who are all in our organization, they will spread this thing to anywhere, and then we make in seed balls. So we pour that, we throw that seed balls to wherever you go, we throw that seed balls. So we are also taking classes to the students in government schools in Osurs, and then also that. So we are planting our ideas to the student also, and the people who are coming as any event in Osur, we are going with our dress. We are talking with that people. You can change, you can conserve, we can give the free sampling to them also. And then our major achievement is in our organization who are all getting marriage now. We are giving in that marriage, we are giving a free sampling to who are coming to that marriage. So that also great.
Nice.
Great. Yeah, first marriage we are doing that thing. We are having that little hesitate how the people will react, who people will take or not like.
We used to do this even in college. Like whoever used to come for all the different activities, we wouldn't give them first prize, second prize. We would give all of them saplings.
Yeah, what happens means on the first marriage itself, we have no saplings to give. Like people are very we want that plant, we want that tree, we want that sampling like that. So that will inspire us to do more. So after that, every marriage of my organization or their relative marriage. So whatever the things pass. Things we need to give means we provide a free samplings to them.
Yeah, so, definitely, because that sentimental value comes to them. Like whatever children we give the saplings to, they are like, I won this. This is my sapling, and they water it every day.
Yeah,
so the habit itself comes out of that.
Not only that, we are also focusing on recycle thing. So we need to avoid plastic, and then that carbon emission I told you earlier now. So how can we use that transportation and everything? So that thing also, and we won't buy that leather product or those things and everything. So we are buying an organic product. So what happens me because that why we are going for organic product means organic product have less carbon emission comparing to that chemical food products and that those things. So we are trying to buy an organic product also.
Oh, okay.
And then what happens means at the year of 2020, I left job from my everything. I'm having my own farmland.
Oh, nice.
So I'm started organic agriculture, organic farming in my farmland. So and I'm also planted more than 1,000 sampling around my farmland. So I'm maintaining those things. And then what is the major issue in Tamil Nadu Indian agriculture is the water conservation is very bad. You know very well about how the paddy cultivating. We are lakhs and lakhs of liter of paddy water for 1 acre of paddy. So I cut it off to how to conserve water in agriculture. So I'm invented rain gun type of agriculture, the drip irrigation type of agriculture, and type of agriculture. These are the water conservation methods in agriculture. Gives more productivity, more water conserving also, and we are also that farmer also getting more yield. So I'm implementing those things in my farm also.
Oh wow, that's amazing. Because while speaking about initiatives, just last year I was part of an initiative which happened in my college. So I actually passed out almost 4 years back, but last year they had just invited me as an alumni, and they had asked all school children from different schools. They went to Marina Beach and they were all standing in a formation. So kind of if you went up the lighthouse, from the top angle, you could see what formation they are standing in. So they would stand in a fish shape, or like an octopus shape, or a tortoise shape, and they would all be holding laptops. So anyone can just walk up to any one child and just click play on the laptop, and this documentary would play about saving the fish or saving the tortoise, whatever shape they are in. So it went on for about 7 days. And it was so nice because everybody goes to Marina Beach. So you're kind of tapping into a hotspot where people are going. It's like you're targeting people wherever they are. You're not creating an event and then calling them, they'll get very bored. But they are already going there. So when they go there, they just see like, hey, this is interesting. And then it's really nice to see that. So it was something which really affected me when I went last year.
Yeah. So that one important thing is that children is the biggest asset to our society. We can easily plant our thoughts, because I'm also planted.
Them.
Botany book only planted me.
Right.
And the living in the environment book is planted those thoughts to me. Only children, that age, that small thing creates big impact to our future life.
Yeah.
So our first target, our team first target is children only, school children.
Right. Yeah.
Everywhere we are targeting those children only. We can easily plant good things on children. So it's very easy to us also. Not only this concerning environment, all those things. So whatever the things we needed in society, we can start from school children. So that is the best idea for achieving anything.
Definitely, rather than just going through textbooks where they are talking about environmental science, just bringing them out and practically giving them exposure like this would be so good.
Yeah.
So that,
in Tamil Nadu or in India, what I naturally found is, so farmers are wasting more water comparing to individual persons who are who are living in the city. Now, comparing to them, farmers are using more water because they are in traditional method of agriculture. They are into the traditional method of agriculture. They don't know hundreds of thousands of years before they're using that quantity of water to grow one plant or one tree like that. They are in the traditional method only.
Mindset,
because I have told already, 1 acre of paddy field needs more than lakhs and lakhs of litter for that cropping session. It needs lakhs and lakhs of like that. You just imagine. So we are eating how many types of food items in our table. So that food items need that how much of water, even for chicken, even for beef, even for pork, or even from non-veg to vegetarian. So it all depends on water. So I'm working on that thing now. I'm working on that thing only. So how to reduce the water in that traditional farming to conventional farming. So India also focus on those things only. How to reduce water in farming,
right?
In agriculture.
Definitely. And moving a bit more to a more serious topic, like considering where our environment is right now, how the youth of today are handling everything, where do you think we are progressing? Like a few years more down the line, if we continue however we are doing, where do you think we are headed?
Yeah. Concerning about environment, it's only a serious thing only, because biosphere is each and every country world, they have no responsibility to conserve concerning environment. Some few South American countries are doing those things. Some carbon neutral countries, carbon positive, like Bhutan, our neighboring country is a carbon positive country. Each and every country is a carbon negative, but some countries are carbon neutral. But Bhutan is the only country in the world it's carbon positive. So what happens means, this industrial era, they say no country in the world have the responsibility to conserve the environment. They simply investing in industries and factories. They are getting more business. They are getting more income. More people like living standard is increasing. But our environment is our way of life. Our earth is collapsing now. That ozone layer depletion, everything you know very well about that water pollution, scarcity, that air pollution, how in our country, the capital, how it affecting on air pollution. So after that, Bangalore is the second most polluted city in our country.
Yeah.
Anyway, you you are a bit lucky because Chennai having that seashore, it will easily eradicate. How that sea is polluting, even that living things in Antarctica found that in
Icebergs.
Antarctica found some mammals. In that mammals, that milk getting that plastic things and that carbon emission things in that milk, like blue whales in Antarctica,
Right,
and then the
right.
penguins in Antarctica. That much that pollution is affecting the entire Earth. So we are
Right.
in our we are at our bad stage only. So
Yeah,
yeah, human species is the more covered species in in entire Earth. So we need to take initiative. We need to take steps to
yeah,
conserve this planet and everything, because no one, if humans means, who will take care?
exactly. We should help ourselves.
Yeah, yeah. So, but nowadays things are changing. So who
Yeah,
are people like our age or young age, they are started thinking to how to change. At least they are talking now. Nowadays they are talking. They are taking
yeah,
initiatives. But it starts from each and every person. Yeah, each and every person can change. Each and every person need to take responsibility to conserve the environment.
yeah. Hopefully, this video will be a wake up call for various different people. Like
Yeah,
whether they are intentionally or unintentionally destroying the environment, we hope it will be a wake up call for everyone.
yeah. I told already. So how we using our transportation? First
Yeah,
thing. Second thing, how we using managing our electricity. Third
yeah,
thing, how we conserving water day to day life. And fourth thing is, what are the product we are using? We are using a wooden chair, means we are destroying one wooden one tree. So like
yeah,
that. So we are using one leather belt or leather bag, means we are destroying one animal. So
yeah,
not only killing that animal, we are that leather tanning process is very more environmental impact process. It
yeah,
will how much water, gallons of water it using, so how much carbon emission coming on that industries. So each and every person need to think of on that way. These four things, at least four things. And fifth thing is, so what we do for our society. We are in city, sir. How can we plant a tree? How can you plant a, like that you are thinking now? So you can buy an indoor plants in your room, in your table,
yeah,
so in your kitchen, in your living hall. So many 20 varieties of indoor plant is available. Though those 20 varieties are giving more oxygen also. So that will be useful
yeah,
for you and that market also. The natural market, that organic market also booming. So you are also getting a good oxygen level, and then you are also getting that stress and everything you are getting free while seeing those plants. Other than you in your city, means you can buy only a sparrow nest, means some birds are
yeah.
coming to,
Like
you
a
will
birdhouse. Yeah,
yeah. So at least you can do, we are in city, what we can do means you can do public transportation, you can do indoor plant growing, you can do that bird nest, like those things at in your terrace. You can keep a bowl of water for birds. So many things are there. So how
yeah,
can I contribute? Say, I'm in busy schedule, how can I contribute? I'm in working like that, no issue. In our office also, you can buy on a table indoor plus in all office they will allow, no issue. So at least you can start from that. That's my kind advice.
definitely. Thank you so much for that takeaway. Because my next question was just to ask you what are some light changes in my daily routine I can do, like simple steps. And you have just
Yeah,
answered that even before I asked you. So that was a really
yeah.
insightful takeaway because that gives so much hope. I don't need to consciously dedicate my time to save the environment. It's just in my day to day, like breathing, it will just become a habit for me. So it's something so
Yeah.
small, but such a big impact comes out of it. So
Yeah.
definitely, thank you so much for this interview. Thank you so much for taking so much time. Is there anything I've missed
I'm,
out which you
I'm
want to
also
add on?
I'm also thanking you a lot, giving this opportunity to share my ideas, and you are remembered my school days. It's fine. It's not like an interview like that. It's a fine talk with you. I'm
Yeah,
really
yeah, it
thank.
was like a conversation. It was so interesting just to talk.
Yeah.
It is so interesting. Is there anything I missed out that you want to add on? Like, what are your plans for the future? What are you working on right now?
Yeah, what my plan is more than 10 crore tree plantation at the end of my lifespan. I need to plant more than 10. How it possible? You can ask the question, but my mind is working on that thing only.
Right.
Yeah, I'm converting my entire farmland into Miyawaki forest at the end of after I'm retirement from all those things. I'm need to convert my 20 acres of farmland to Miyawaki forest. Miyawaki forest is nothing. It's we can more trees in a small area. If 1
Okay.
acre, you can grow more than 10,000 trees. So 20 acres means you can more than you can calculate. So that is a Japanese technology. So
Right.
my initial I'm converting my farm into that Miyawaki forest, and I create so many people like you are in like my friend Vinod also in part of Friends of Earth also. So we create more and more steps and things to
Right.
uh, more people on same idea. We need to join our organization
Yeah.
to conserve forest. So
Definitely. If
our
everyone
target is
comes
10.
together, yeah.
Yeah, our target is 10 crore trees. So first thing, second thing, my personal target is converting my farmland to Miyawaki forest.
Wow.
So third, bring a new initiative to new conventional farming method to farmers to conserve water, because those
Okay.
things I'm seeing very badly also. Because now I'm a farmer only. So
Okay.
end of the I'm looking on my field also, and then my kind of people, please go for an organic products like organic fruits, organic vegetables, or organic things. Because why I'm telling is, people you like buying that inorganic products now, so
Yeah.
they are using herbicides, so that pesticide kills
Pesticides.
more insects.
Yeah.
Or honeybees are left. So if insect, why you just think how insect in not in our environment, what impact will it will bring more impact. If there is no honeybees means our that is the end of our earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is pollinating. It will spread the green to so trees pollinating with insects only.
Yeah.
So trees multiplying with insects only. So insects are must to the society. So these inorganic products brings using of pesticide and herbicides. They killing unknowingly. They killing those things. So at least
Right.
we need to buy those product means we get satisfaction. Oh, we won't kill any,
Yeah.
because that organic farming won't kill anything.
Right.
So
Definitely.
they are using organic manure like cow dung, and then that those things means they are won't buy any chemical
Yeah.
fertilizers also. We also look it out those things also. So we
Definitely.
also save the environment means we need to move for an organic method. Why if demand is more means more and more farmers are going to that organic farming. So that the pesticides and herbicides are gone from society means we can also a part of an conserver of this environment now. So we also go for an organic product. That my kind idea share with you.
Definitely. You have left me with a lot to think about actually. And I'm
Yeah,
definitely going to do a bit more research on this and just make some subtle changes. Like, that is my biggest takeaway from this interview about how
yeah, yeah,
simple it is, one very small gesture, but it has such a lasting impact.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'll definitely
Even
be taking that.
you buy an indoor plants na, that
Yeah.
also each and every person that green market is it will grow more.
Yeah.
So those things we can bring to the society. So those changes
Definitely.
we need. Even India is a big consumer country. So what are the things we also consuming? Also we need to aware on that.
Yeah.
So how can we consuming things, and what are the activities we need? No, we keep both things.
Yeah.
What we consume, what we doing.
Yeah.
That helps the environment. We can Don't do go for empty land. I will bury more than under dig under holes under planting. And those that is each and every person it won't
Yeah.
possible. Yeah, we can change where we sitting. We can change.
Yeah.
We part of an conserving environment also. Where we are also take in this way also you can start.
Definitely. So thank you so much. Thank you for taking so much time out to do this. This was such an interesting session and so much insights I gained out of it. So thank you so much for this.
Wow, guys, wasn't that the most inspiring session you have ever seen? I, for one, have taken away so many insights out of this. Just something like walking to places and cycling to places, that's great for our health as well as the health of the environment. And just turning off fans and lights, reducing plastic, and I'm definitely going to buy a small plant for my desk right now. So, whatever it is, I found this session so insightful because it's so simple to save the environment. You don't need to dedicate a weekend to go and clean a sewage dump or something. You can literally, wherever you're sitting, you can start right now and create such an impact for the environment. That's how beautiful it is. So, I'll just leave you with that and a lot more to think about. Thanks so much for watching this episode, and thank you so much if you're following our channel. If not, definitely subscribe to this page and stay tuned for a lot more content. And let us know what are the topics you'd like us to talk about. If you know anybody interesting who we would like to bring in, we would definitely be open for all that, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching and stay tuned for the next one.